What's good, man? This OG Drip, man. It's a channel where we talk about the spiritual truth and how to utilize energy on a day-to-day basis, man. And check this out, dog. Man, I know it's been a long time. Y'all like, where have you been, right? I'm going through it with my phone, right? I can't upload nothing. You know, I gave my PC back because every time I get a PC from it, I think it was Chinese made, y'all. So they just kept collapsing or whatever. Ended up keeping my old behind iPhone, thinking I'm slick, thinking I could go throughout time without having to buy these little new phones and keep up with it, especially like when it comes down to I just like the camera when it comes down to the iPhone, and how to work it. That's about it. But anyways, man, to get down to the real get down, dog, it's a lot we got to talk about, man. I've been seeing a lot of foolishness. I done been seeing some craziness come from this metaverse junk. You know, like I often tell y'all, man, when they made that world, when they bring it out to us, to the public, they want to act like it's a new chance for new people and things like that to get rich. Yeah, maybe for a little bit and maybe for a couple new people. But at the end of the day, bro, it's already plotted out. It's already talking about how they going to do things. Now, if y'all ever seen the Justin Timberlake video, basically, when he was acting like a robot, if y'all think that was something, it's going to really get deep. And not on no like, conscious thing. Like, on some real deep stuff, like, people going to really missing the metaverse and missing going there more than they actually is here, because they don't know how to contain their higher feelings, their higher emotions. But before I get into that, that's the thing I got to do right now. I got to break down with these people right now wanting to be cool just because it's in style, right? Where they all want to be spiritual just so they could be self-approved or have people around them that make it look like they're a guru. Once again, it's already getting used again. See, a lot of people don't understand that that's what Christians was doing for the most part, like the pastors and stuff, right? Where they feel like they're the ones that could tell you what's going on, the message. But the thing is, they don't even have a source of where this message is coming from. See, the source they have to use is studies from other people. See, and this would have let us know they're followers after followers. So even if they try to say that they're not lost because they're woke or whatever, they even more lost. Like, because their eyes is open and being aware and attracted to the wrong things, right? Where they're not actually being able to see for themselves. They're only being able to see through their chakras, and they don't realize that. So that's another thing, too, I'm going to break down, right? Because see, people will be thinking like, they be making all these dimensional shift videos and stuff, and they don't really understand like the fact of what a dimensional is. Now, when they start off in the first dimension, it's a masculine energy, right? So when we saying Adam the first and stuff like that, this is where it come from. And it just continue the pattern from masculine to feminine all the way out, you know what I'm saying, to the ninth. But it get a little different when we talk about the ninth, eighth, and seventh, because it's not gender, right? But when we talk about what's connected to this realm of reality, it's the fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension, which is talk about your mind, the way that your mind is set. So whether you having higher, whether you having let me say just higher thoughts, or whether you having different type of emotions and the way to feel about things, right? Which is going back to feminine energy. But see, the thing is, when you try to grasp things and you just try to like shortcut it, that's cool, like, because that's I try to do, right? But these people don't even understand where they get it from. So they knowledge of how you can get there yourself don't even make sense, right? Where they have to copy off somebody else's wave. And this is where it go wrong at. Now, if you guys didn't pay attention, I made a video talking about, people can't access this power, right? Basically. And this power is saying, like, building yourself, right? Because we live in a realm where people don't understand. They think that they're being even human. They think that they're being even smart according to the rest of the world. But at this point, how the rest of the world mind is, like they say, we further back than what we supposed to be or whatever. It's a mind thing, because a lot of people don't even know how to reach and access their own mind. They're still using a mind that was gave to them, right? So this don't even talk about the third dimension. This is talking about basically like bacteria to second dimensional, because a person don't understand how to even be human. Now, it's people here that understand how to be a human, understand how they'll say nowadays it's silver, right? So you might not see them act as a beast until they're out of their nature. So this is when the chakras kick in. So this is another thing I was trying to break down to people, man, because like a long time ago, I made a video saying that chakra is evil. Then I said that chakras is good, right? And the reason why I said that is because at the end of the day, overall, by us being in the body, something is wrong. But when we talk about our chakras, it is a correct way to use the power that you was gifted with and not just getting whooped by it. So now when you look at the world today, nobody really know how to use their power. It's overall what's going on in the world. So they give their power to someone else, or they don't even know that they have this power. You feel me? They don't even know. It's so messed up that they don't even have the thoughts and the ideals of what a standard person, like a baby or something, could read. Like, as soon as you get to reading, you telling me you couldn't read that it was other signs, it was other alignments that was wrong with your body. Like, you couldn't tell me because you and this guy was born the same month, it was different things that was going on with y'all behind the scenes. Man, it's like, and y'all talk a different way. Y'all look at life differently, even though y'all might be the same birth date, but y'all got a whole different year. You telling me it ain't never been a time where people is able to even think like where this information come from, because we're so used to information getting dished out to us in the overall world, right? This is why you have so many different religions, so many different groups where people don't know how to stand by themselves. They only know how to be cool with something. Like, nowadays, people be different on purpose just to be part of a group that's considered different because they feel like it's different. They still don't see that it's a setup at the end of the day, right? Where it's someone still telling you, hey, that's different over there. Go be that. And you're like, oh, okay. And it's basically what I'm saying is they have no, talking about fourth dimension. They don't even have a thought of their own mind. They can't even connect to that. Talking about the third dimension, they can't even control their beastly nature. So when I was talking about the Chakras being evil, this goes back to it. So even when you look at the Chinese zodiac and stuff, think about those animals that's up there. Then you think about those aggressive sides of those animals. See, when I'm breaking down things like that so we can help learn and teach ourselves, so we can understand why the energy come from. And then we can even understand why I say the God, the 360, the one, right? And then, when you're looking at life, it's broken down into 12 parts. So now if you're looking at it, it look like a knob that's turning up and down, but it's no up or down. So now you understand that no direction. And now you understanding that God don't make stuff like that. Like, that's that directional and all that stuff is science is made, man-made in that sense. And so this helping you understand that the spirit is not in a certain direction. It works in all directions, just depending on where the knob turned at, right? And it's trying to help you understand how some zodiacs may have attributes of other ones, just like you got sextiles, oppositions, and stuff like that. This is how it's like a knob. Look at the zodiac wheel. Put like a speaker knob in the middle, right? Or I'm gonna say an AC, right? And if you turn it, certain knobs, it'd be hot, cold, mid, and stuff like that. Think about the weather as you're doing it, and you can see what the clock is turning means. So now we can understand, like, damn, so that's what they probably mean by the clock is turning. Not talking about an actual man-made clock that is turning. No, talking about the clock as in talking about the spirit, as in time is changing, time is getting different. You know what I mean? So now we living in a new times. That doesn't mean that by us accepting that we live in a new times that we're new agers. See, that's where it get different at. The new agers, like, nah, we could get rid of mysticism. We could get rid of ancient alchemy and mental alchemy of teaching ourselves how to get out of spells and stuff with just only our mind. They don't avoid all that because they like, nah, we don't need them ancient teachings. Nah, only thing we got to do is fast speed, high speed, Google it, and figure out what's going on, or look at somebody else post and ride off their ideal. But yet and still, it don't even matter if you sound good to the public, because it's going to get real fucked up when you got to go home and you don't even know where you're getting your answers from. Like, damn. But see, that's what I was talking about, that asset, that power that people can't tap into. Because when you tap into that power, bro, there ain't nothing in the world going to make you feel better. For real, you'll be ready to live every day and die every day. You don't even care because you start understanding life for what it is. Remember, too, a lot of people don't like to face life and death. But y'all got to remember that has an individual part, an individual house. So when we saying that God gave us eternal life, he did. But according to being inside a flesh, everything that's flesh or a material made is expiration date on it. So therefore, like I'm saying, like some milk, it could get bad. You got to hurry up and get rid of it. So even like your body, you see organs and stuff like that shut down. But a lot of times, even through your organs and stuff shutting down, your organs play a role to your mind, which explains how certain zodiacs is able to tell you, hey, you liable to have headaches. Hey, yeah, you liable to have high blood pressure. Hey, you might have a lot of heartburns with Leo and Venus, stuff like that. So you could be able to understand where is this energy being actually pushed. So now when you think about Leo being fixed fire, it's like, damn, every time I try to, and then you think about Venus. See, a lot of people get it mixed up though between Venus and the heart, but at the same time, it still plays out with this attribute that it gives you, like, a fiery heart, basically, right? So that could sometimes bring you acid reflux. Some people might not have it. It depends on also with your genetic features. So this is the other thing I was breaking down as well. So when you looking at people, don't just look at their astrology and be like, oh, look, I like that person, because that's the case. You can like anybody, because all zodiacs got good and bad to them. But for the most part, as all has been in the body to make it, that means we did something wrong. We already living in something that's bad. So when you looking at sin or whatever, I like to say spirit within, because it just help people understand, like, you're a spirit that's in a body. So you're understanding that you're in waters and shit like that, but you got to learn how to get on top of these waters and walk across them so you won't be getting drowned and becoming, death in the wrong way. Because you got to think, like I said, life and death is associated with the 8th house. So just saying off the gate, when you talk about Scorpio energy, this just shows you how when we talk about getting out of the water, getting deep up inside the water, this helps you have an understanding of where this stuff actually coming from. And I'm just zooming through the stuff because it's very important, because you got people now that's going to be out here teaching people, and yet they're going to be back in the same thing. It's just going to be a new way of looking at it. It's not going to be a dude that's pulling out the Bible. It's going to be a dude that lived this type of life and looked at other people's life and try to judge it and put it all into this one thing. And it's messed up, though, but this is what we're going to be battling with. So I'm back, man. I don't care if this shirt ain't black, man. But anyways, dog, I'm in here, man. This shirt is not black. But anyways, so I know some people like, damn, that shirt pale as hell. Nah, I just went and grabbed my jit from the school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I ain't even have time to do nothing else. But anyway, breaking down a lot of stuff that's going on. I'm going to start doing live natal readings and all that as well. But I'm just trying to work on the way that I pronounce things, the way that I get it together, because you got those funny motherfuckers on the internet. But regardless, I take the little flame and go through it or whatever, because it is very important to understand that not only you was born with a certain energy that comes with you, and how to understand how to use and control the beast. So when I say that, it's like the Naruto thing I broke down. Bro, people don't understand. Like, if you can't control yourself in the 3rd dimension, I mean, you can't control the beast. That's basically what I'm saying. So when I'm breaking it down in that way. So when we talking about, if you can't even be an animal the correct way, what make you think you could be full human, full able to receive gifts and receive gifts and stuff from God and help God carry out the duties and stuff like that, to be an important vessel? You know what I'm saying? These people ain't vessels, dog. It's more like a blood clog. And that's what they is running around, a whole bunch of blood clogs. So instead of giving people esoteric blood and helping them flow throughout life and giving them AKA life, and I'm not talking about life as in being pumped in the body. I'm talking about life as in talking about the spirit and living on. Like, some people can't even live on, man. But it get deep, dog. So if y'all want me to break down all this stuff, go ahead and get ready, because I'm coming full speed at them. I done been going through some weird jump, man, and I'm not with it. And I feel like, yo, my goal, what I'm trying to get out, is really helping people remember themselves. I ain't gonna stop doing that until the day I die, bro. So, hey, I'm never going nowhere on YouTube. So if y'all don't hear me from me and that long again, bro, I don't know what in the heck done happened. Y'all know, then y'all need to check on me. But now that was the issue. I've been having that issue. I just was dealing with it on a low level of just saying, delete my video. So if I make a video, I got to go delete 3 videos, 2 pictures or whatever to try to just download the 1 video, which don't make sense at the end of the day, too. We're going to talk about how they scam us out of air. Like, how you charge people for air in more than one way. Not only do you have to pay for air, AC, which they say fire your back to electric and stuff like that, and even though that's free, it's getting even worse when you have to pay for storage. They be trying to get you to pay for iCloud storage. I'm telling y'all, we paying for a whole bunch of stuff that right now, if I say, hey, where is the internet itself at? Nobody know where it's at. But yet, people still don't believe in the spirit, but yet they could believe in the internet even though they can't see it, and it's still working every day. You feel me? That's crazy. They put anything over God, bro, and that's pure blasphemy, man. So y'all remember, man, God is spirit, bro. None of these things, none of these places, none of that, bro. When y'all put it in that, man, it's like it's so bad, bro. And a lot of us don't understand it, so that's why they been cursing their life, don't even know how to smile every day. Bro, I be sitting here smiling and all with a chipped tooth and all. Y'all think I kill? Like, I know my tooth chip. I ain't gonna sit here delusional. Like, you know what I mean? And that's the problem. When certain conscious people, they don't know how to really live reality. So what they do is try to ignore stuff. And that be the funny part about it, because they didn't learn how to fight it. They didn't learn how to control the beast. They ran away from it. It's like Naruto never learned how to control what's within him. That man would have been weak as heck. He would have been destroying the village more than helping the village. And what I mean by the village is the people that's in your roundness, other people worldview. So by you being toxic or being a blood clog, you fucking up everything else esoterically. Now that people can't even get to their damn mind straight because you don't fucked everybody up. Now they got a weak mind and they doing dumb things where their mind ain't even able to connect to their spirit. AKA they don't even know who the fuck they was. So they out here just doing shit like they just new babies in the world, being super baby spirits in that sense. And when I'm judging, I'm saying that a spirit got awareness to it, right? It also got feeling to it. So they don't know how to be aware of feel right. So when we talking about a star, it's an old star doing all this type of stuff. You know what I mean? And it's just looking like a damn a destructo disc from Krillin instead of looking like a spirit bomb from Goku. But anyways, man, That's all I'm gonna break down, man. For right now, see what I might end up uploading again, dog. The spirit be in me recently, bro. Y'all just don't know, man. I miss the hell out of y'all, dog. But anyways, man, I'm back. Let's get it. OG Drip.